Prince William is under fire for his reported handling of Kate Middleton's Mother's Day photo fiasco. Earlier this year, Kate Middleton was caught up in a firestorm of bad publicity after her Mother's Day snapshot, taken by Prince William, had noticeable Photoshop errors. At the time, the world didn't know she was engaged in a cancer battle, and the narrative took on a life of its own. In the wake of the social media fury, the Princess of Wales accepted accountability for her editing errors. Yet the upcoming book, Catherine, the Princess of Wales, a biography of the future Queen by Jobson, alleges that William left his wife to fend for herself. According to an excerpt, obtained by the Daily Mail, William refused to budge in taking one for the team with Kate. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. His PR team suggested he and Catherine issue a joint statement to help deflect the blame from her. The initial prepared statement used the words "we" and "our," but the prince decided not to release it, wrote Jobson. Even though the Prince of Wales took the photo, he allowed Kate to take the blame. After all, it was his wife who'd manipulated the snap and nothing to do with him, and if the press found out that he was covering for the princess, the speculation would only grow. When the statement was finally issued, it came from Catherine alone. The excerpt reads: "That is quite the allegation from Jobson, and it doesn't paint William in a very flattering light." Kate's statement on X seems almost haunting now that the world knows she was going through a health crisis at the time. She wrote, "Like many amateur photographers, I do occasionally experiment with editing. I wanted to express my apologies for any confusion the family photograph we shared yesterday caused. I hope everyone celebrating had a very happy Mother's Day. See, it's confusing as to why Prince William couldn't share the blame with his wife, who was in a very vulnerable position. William has been accused before of his selfish agendas and ego, and it's not just Prince Harry who has called him out for this." Royal author Omid Scobie told Newsweek in November 2023 that the Prince of Wales often puts himself ahead of even King Charles III. Despite being fed those lines or the briefings about father and son working in lockstep with one another, we've seen father and son on completely different paths at times, with completely different views on things, and we haven't seen them together on engagements, he claimed. The future king reportedly believes that his father's reign is transitional or a bridge to get to his own time on the throne. But what William may not like to hear is that Kate is considered the real superstar in the royal family. For many of those in the press, Scobie wrote in his book, Endgame, Kate is the monarchy's last shiny thing for many years to come, even more so given William's slow fade into his staid institutional role and the departure of Harry and Meghan. No one should take away Kate's shine, especially her husband. Robert Jobson says in his new book on Princess Kate that she could have followed in Queen Camilla's footsteps and gone by a different royal title. Kate Middleton considered not using the Princess of Wales title that was so closely associated with her late mother-in-law, Princess Diana. According to an excerpt from Robert Jobson's new book Catherine, the Princess of Wales, a biography of the future Queen, the author writes that Princess Kate considered refusing the royal title synonymous with her late mother-in-law when the time came one day. Jobson writes that Prince William's wife mulled the weight of comparisons to the beloved people's princess, who died following a car accident in Paris in 1997 at age 36. Robert Jobson writes in his new book Catherine, the Princess of Wales, a biography of the future Queen, that after her wedding to Prince William, Kate was hesitant to take on the royal title synonymous with Diana, who died following a car accident in Paris in 1997 at age 36, when her husband became the heir to the throne. She knew she'd inevitably be compared with Diana, whose untimely death had provoked such a tsunami of anger and grief. And she was right, Jobson says, per an excerpt published in the Daily Mail on July 26. The author adds the subject was even discussed among the royal household.